class of 2024. You may be seated. It is my honor to introduce today's host, Richard Ramirez. Richard is a second-ranked student in class of 2024 and is your valedictorian. Throughout his high school career, Richard has demonstrated exceptional dedication and engagement. He has actively participated in our school's Math Night, Reading Night, Yarn Club. Additionally, Richard excelled in the Genesis Works internship program, where he earned the prestigious Employee of the Year. We are immensely proud of Richard and wish him the best as he prepares to enroll in Columbia College, Chicago. Please join me in welcoming Richard Ramirez.
It is my utmost pleasure to welcome our esteemed families, guests, and the remarkable class of 2024. Today we stand together to celebrate this special occasion, recognizing our accomplishments as we prepare to embark on a new journey filled with experiences and discoveries. Es un gran placer para dar la bienvenida a nuestras estimadas familias, invitados y a la extraordinaria clase de 2024. Hoy nos unimos para celebrar esta ocasión especial, reconociendo nuestros logros mientras nos preparamos para embarcarnos en un nuevo viaje lleno de experiencias y descubrimientos. I would like to share a quote from a music artist by the name of Sylvain Lequeux. This quote is from one of his songs titled One Way to San Diego. And I hold this quote very close to me. It is very moving and inspirational. It goes like this. To close one chapter and begin anew, leaving old problems behind, where there are many more to go through. The universe is listening. God is always with you. For this, many will love, and many more will fight against you. But success is inevitable. It was written for you to grow. Let this confirmation guide you to your destiny, and always be mindful to know, no matter how far you travel, from first breath to dearly departed, never forget where you came from. Always remember where you started. Search and serve. Please join me in welcoming today's first student speaker, Maya Salinas. Maya is the student council president for the class of 2024. Throughout her time, our school, Maya has shown outstanding leadership and dedication to her peers and the school community. Her contributions have made a significant impact on various school events and initiatives. Please welcome Maya Salinas.
Good afternoon, everyone. Before continuing with my speech, I'd like to thank everyone for letting me get up here and speak to you all. I know a lot of my peers and their families want to put this chapter to rest, but I didn't work my butt off for 4 years to not say anything. Also, if you're recording, please get my good side. Don't embarrass me. Today is a huge milestone, not only for me, but for all of us. Our friends, families, and teachers. We've all been in this journey together, and today is a celebration of our collective effort and resilience. First, I'd like to thank my family for guiding me on the right path throughout my 18 years on this earth. I would particularly like to not just thank my mother, but also dedicate this moment to her. Leticia Salinas Huerta. Mamá, si se recuerda bien, ya sé que se le olvidan las cosas. La última semana le pregunté si estaba orgullosa de mí, ya que me iba a agradar. Y me respondió que sí, porque no como uno, yo sí soy alguien. Tienes razón. No eres nadie para mí. No eres una hija, hermana, amiga, ni mi madre. Tú eres mi inspiración para seguir adelante. No nomás eres la inspiración para tus hijos, pero para la gente que ha tenido el privilegio de hablar contigo, Tú eres algo más grande que tu nombre, tu trabajo, tu país. Tú eres mi razón en que ando parada aquí hoy para darle las gracias, no nomás a usted, pero a Dios por darme la mejor oportunidad de ser tu hija en esta vida. Al lado suyo, le quiero dar las gracias a mi papá, Agustín. Mira, papá, esa F sí cambió y ahora aquí estoy. Si pudiera darle algo por todas las veces que me ha sacado de miles de problemas, de miles de momentos tristes y de miles de momentos en donde creía que no lo podía hacer, entonces le daría mi vida para que supiera que lo agradecida que estoy de tenerte como mi papá. Mucha gente me ha dicho que hablas cosas buenas de mí, pero a mí nunca me lo dices en cara. Ya sé por qué. Porque tu hija es igual de chillona que cuando era niña y lloraría al saber que estás orgullosa de ella y sus esfuerzos a seguir adelante y trabajar duro igual como usted. Gracias por tomar el título de papá desde que era niña y ahora y adelante. Now as for my siblings, I could thank them for a million things as well, but then we'd be here all day. To my sister, sorry for stealing the throne you once had in this family, but aren't you glad you have someone else other than my mom to talk about your chronicles at work? Don't try to deny it. Thank you for being the cool older sister, as well as someone I can steal everything from, like their makeup, clothes, trinkets, and overall personality, but better. To my brother, I don't think you get enough credit for the confidence built up within this family. I thank you today for always believing in every single one of us, even when no one else seemed to believe in you. We all do, and we all know you can do great things. As for my path to success, I'll be sure to guide you there with me. God, enough about my family. Invite us to dinner first before we spill our family tea. I not only want to thank my family, but my friends who have made it here today with me. Because without you, I wouldn't have made it this far. To Richard, thank you from the bottom of my heart for always being there to help me through all the classwork and homework the teachers piled on. To Emily, for always sticking up for me and making me laugh along the way. You were one of the reasons why I continue to come to school every day. And to Amber, for showing me how to handle situations with grace. And to the rest of you, thank you for being here. Whether that was a limited time or a long time, you are seen and heard, and I cherish you greatly. As for my teachers, I really wouldn't have been able to put a cap and gown without your guidance. Miss Overton, I always found myself taking a deep breath before entering your classroom. But over time, that sense of fear left my body. I enjoyed every minute of your class because it helped with my grammar tremendously. Miss Linda, I believe I've thanked you a million times before, but I will thank you a million times again for helping me sprout from an awkward little freshman to a confident senior, an ever-evolving girl. Thank you for believing in my talents and pushing me to take my creativity to the next level. And to Miss AK, thank you for believing in my potential since the beginning of high school. A friend once had told me, if someone would have told me you were running for a position in student council, I think you were joking. To be honest, I wouldn't have believed it either. Nor would I have believed that I would win all 4 positions without fail. So thank you. We've pulled all-nighters, struggled with assignments, and cheered each other on. Each of us have a unique journey that led us to this moment. And today we celebrate all those journeys. We've learned, grown, and overcome challenges together. We've supported each other, laughed, cried, and made memories that will last a lifetime. To my fellow graduates, I would want to say that this achievement is not just a reflection of our hard work, but also the unwavering support we've received from our friends, families, and teachers. Let's take a moment to appreciate everyone who has been a part of our journey. As we step into the next chapter of our lives, let's remember the lessons we've learned and the friendships we've forged. Let's continue to support each other and strive for greatness. We have the potential to make a difference in the world, and I can't wait to see what our future holds for each and every one of us. Congratulations, class of 2024! We did it!
Thank you, Maya, for that amazing speech. I would like to continue on by introducing our board members and recognizing the top 10 senior class of 2024. At this time, I would like to begin with Chairwoman, Board of Directors, Reina M. Goodman. Co-Vice Chair, Jesus Gonzalez. Co-Vice Chair, Melissa Pilars. Our Treasurer, Julieta Lamalfa. President and CEO, Karina Ayala Bermejo. Chief Operating Officer, Carlos Jaramillo. Our board member, Kevin P. Bastuga. Board member, Derek Beckman. Parent board member, Melinda Contreras. Board member, Marisa Delgado. Board member, Georgina Flores. Board member, Krista A. Hamilton. Board member, Denise Lamb. Our board member, Wendy Raymer. And our board member, Martha Tobias. And now I will take a moment to recognize the top 10 academic students of our class of 2024. The top 10 of the class of 2024 are our valedictorian, Andrea Ramirez. Salutatorian, me, Richard Ramirez. Nayeli Esparza. Rosalind Nava. Esteban Contrero. Stephanie Zamora. Brian Bravo. Viridiana Juarez Espino. Adan Vasquez. And Axel Ortega. Dear esteemed teachers and staff, on behalf of the graduating class of 2024, I want to extend our deepest gratitude for the unwavering support and dedication you have provided throughout our high school journey. Each of you has played an invaluable role in shaping our minds, nurturing our passions, and guiding us to this significant milestone. Thank you for your tireless commitment and for making our high school experience truly informative. A nuestros seres queridos que han estado allí en cada paso del camino, les agradecemos su amor y compromiso inquebrantables. Tu apoyo nos ha impulsado a convertirnos en mejores versiones de nosotros mismos. Y sin ti, nada de esto sería posible. Join me now in welcoming Karina Ayala Bermejo. Karina is the current president and CEO of Instituto del Progreso Latino. Instituto has evolved into a leading community-based educational organization, providing high-quality, innovative programs in workforce development, adult and secondary education, English as a second language, immigration and citizenship preparation, and legal aid. Karina holds the Instituto mission close to her heart. As an immigrant who has struggled at every level, she is honored to be the mirror and the voice of an institution that helps other immigrants and their families reach their fullest potential. Instituto leads with education because education is power. Please welcome Karina Ayala Bermejo, President and CEO of Instituto del Progreso Latino.
Muchísimas gracias. Qué honor estar aquí con ustedes. It is such an honor. These graduations are always the pinnacle of the entire academic year, and there is nothing more important than to now celebrate you. Voy a dar unos comentarios breves en inglés y entonces traduzco brevemente en español. Today, I just wanted to share a little bit about my life and what molded me into who I am. And I'm going to start with now and then go back a little. So the role that I've had for the last 7 years have been so important in being an immigrant, once undocumented, to now being at the cusp of what could be a drastic shift. You may know that for our DACA students, our dreamers, it's been 10 years. The anniversary of DACA is 12 years ago. And Tuesday, we're going to predict that the president is going to say something very important about the future of DACA and the future of the 11 million undocumented individuals who are here in the United States. So I give you a little hint to watch the news. I think it's going to be important for us. Before I came to Instituto, I was the general counsel and the executive director of the Legal Aid Society. I was appointed as commissioner for human rights, a former president of the Hispanic Lawyers Association, and regional president of the National Hispanic Bar Association. Why do I tell you all of that? Because I wasn't always this confident. I wasn't always successful. I was born in Jalisco, Mexico. My parents immigrated here for a better life, like many of you. My parents sacrificed, like many of you, so that we can have the best education. They had less than a grade school education. They had super big dreams and a hunger for a better life. My parents were migrant farm workers in Salinas, California. They worked hard, saved everything, and my dad eventually landed a job at the steel mill industry that changed the trajectory of our life. With a stubborn dedication and a spirit that would never give up, he found a job as a welder, even though he did not know how to weld. He learned how to weld. My parents were able to achieve the American dream, buy a home, and use the rest of their money to send all 6 of us to the best schools. Again, why do I tell you this? Because I was an average student. I was an average student, and I went to St. Michael's Elementary, where I was in walking distance from the home. We were raised Catholic, went to church every day. And I struggled. I struggled because Spanish was my first language. I struggled because I learned English through Sesame Street, watching TV. I struggled because people would make fun of me. I knew that we came here with a specific goal, and that was to work hard. To work hard so that one day, like my father said, we wouldn't have to work with our hands, but that we could work with our minds and our souls and our spirit. So eventually, there was a high school teacher, like many of the ones that you have here, Mrs. G, in biology, who said, you know, I see some potential in you. That's all it took. How many of you have had a teacher in high school who said, I see something special in you? And that then lit the fire that changed everything. I remember the challenge, and who doesn't love a challenge, to work harder in every aspect of biology. And I remember memorizing almost every page. And then I remembered, wow, it is hard work, but you can do it. And then you surprise yourself on the shock of, wow, that was almost a perfect grade. How much more can I study? And you surprise yourself every step of the way. So I'm going to tell you something that perhaps you already know because your parents tell you, right? Complete the phrase if you know. Dime con quién estás y te diré. Come on, you know it. Dime con quién estás y te diré quién eres, right? Tell me who you're with and I'll tell you who you are. Why is that so important? Because during that time when I was immersed in my academics, I surrounded myself with those who saw themselves in college. I surrounded myself with those who saw themselves in leadership and in service. And today, many of you have your beautiful cords celebrating your leadership and your service. So you figured that out, whether it was your parents telling you or not. Fast forward, the steel mill industry collapsed. My father was jobless, and I was 15. I was your age. And nos pusimos las pilas, right? And we did what we had to do to make pop-up businesses, from tuck pointing to roofing to selling fruit on the corner. That was me in high school. I would work hard. I worked at the time at the Museum of Science and Industry, and I would give my paycheck to my parents. How many of you do that, right? Work, go to school, give your paychecks to your parents, because unidos como familias, como se hace. And I remember it was my senior year, like you, and I went to Seton Academy, and I didn't know how my tuition was going to be paid. And I remember going into the principal's office and saying, you know, we're going to have to work on a payment plan because I don't want to drop out. And I remember the gift that she gave me that I'll never forget. And it's why I'm so dedicated to ensure that everyone completes their educational journey. She said, your leadership as student council president, that's investment enough in our school. This is not a donation, it's an investment in your future. That's when I learned that being an advocate for oneself, well, it is so powerful. The ability to ask for help, the ability to stand up for what you believe in. Oh, there's so much more I want to share with you, but really acknowledging that my journey wasn't easy, that I wasn't always at the level that I was, that the hard work that you're putting in is going to pay off, that many of you who were the interpreters of the family, who translated, who pay bills, who do all of that advocacy, that are problem solvers, all of those skills that you learn as an immigrant, that's awesome. You're going to be rock stars. You've already conquered so much more than most students your age. So this is where I'm going to end, because I don't want to get too emotional, but life is not a sprint, right? Some people are going to tell you that life is a marathon, but the truth is, life isn't even a race. Life is a series of unique events, best lived, not rushed. So stop right now, take a deep breath, and close your eyes for a few seconds. Think of that one person, the one reason, your one why. And at the count of 3, say that person's name, okay? Close your eyes. Think of your why, think of your person, think of your everything, your ride or die, your person who got you through. And at the count of 3, I want you to say it. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Jesus Christ. I heard a lot of dad. I heard a lot of mom. One more time. 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. Now look around. Give your colleagues a little nod or a little pat on the shoulder. Say, hey, this is your crew. This is your familia, como decimos. So remember that time is limited, and that one day you will have no time left on this earth, because the window that we have together is very short. So it's a blessing. You know that time cannot be reversed. Time is the most important resource. At the same time, time is the greatest gift that you can give anyone. So attempts are going to be made to steal your time, but also drain your time in a negative way. Don't do it. Protect your time. You've heard that time is money, but don't be fooled. It's so much greater than that. Time is priceless. Use it for whatever makes you happy. Use it for love. Use it for your family. Use it for your friends. You will never say, I wish I worked more, or I wish I had more time to stress, or I wish I had more time for that negative person. So just remember, it's an early lesson now. Because as you enter college or the next stage of your life, you're going to have more flexibility, and you're going to decide how you're going to spend your time. So commit today that you're going to make a decision from this point forward that you're going to be spending your time so wisely with your familia, with all those that love you like today. So with that, I will say, es mucho para traducir, pero lo que quería, los puntos importantes, es que yo no empecé con éxito, yo empecé con sacrificios como ustedes y les expliqué a los estudiantes que los caminos esos son importantes porque somos espejos para estos graduados, ¿verdad? Que no todos vamos a poder tener el título más alto en el principio, es de tratar de encontrar en sus vidas esa persona, viene siendo maestro, educador o papá, que les diga, ¿sabes qué? Yo veo algo en ti. Y en el ver ese momento que prende la lucita que tienen adentro de ellos, que eso va a empezar la lucha de mejorar a los niveles máximos. Porque nosotros queremos aquí en el instituto que sepan que su potencial es sin alcance, ¿verdad? Y estaba explicando un poco de, pues, qué interesante es el tiempo, ¿verdad? Que nosotros estamos en este mundo por un tiempo cortito y que pues tiempo es una bendición, no se puede revertir, es importante que no la gasten así. Y al mismo tiempo es un premio más apreciado. ¿Y qué gente va a tratar de quitarte el tiempo? ¿Verdad? Protégelo. ¿Han escuchado que pues tiempo es el dinero? Y les digo que no te dejes que te engañen porque es algo mucho más mejor que eso. Que usen su tiempo en maneras que te hacen feliz. Úsalo para amor, úsalo para tu familia, para tus amigos. Y pues de este tiempo que están apreciando juntos, que siempre se acuerden de eso. Y al final que cuando van a empezar en el colegio van a tener más tiempo flexible, que hagan una decisión, que no van a dejar que personas negativas le quiten su tiempo. Los quiero mucho. Les dije que pensaran en una persona que amaban, que son su porqué, son su inspiración, y que lo dijeran a voz alta con ustedes. Lo vamos a hacer otra vez en español. Think of a person, piensen de una persona y que cuando cuente a 3 lo van a anunciar fuerte para que lo escuchen todas sus familias. ¿Listo? 1, 2, 3. Mamá, Jesucristo, muchas cosas bonitas. Pues es todo que me queda decir, que los queremos mucho. Son reyes y reinas. You are kings and queens. Don't ever forget that. Love you.
Now, I would like to introduce our next student speaker, Andrea Ramirez. Andrea is the #1 ranked student of class of 2024, earning the esteemed title of Valedictorian. She has been an active participant in our annual math nights, a member of the National Honor Society, the American Latin Association, a member of BNA. Additionally, Andrea has dedicated her time to tutoring her peers. We are excited for her as she embarks on a new journey at the University of Illinois, Chicago. Please help me welcome your class of 2024 valedictorian, Andrea Ramirez.
To the class of 2024. Good evening, fellow graduates, respected faculty, proud parents, and honored guests. It is a tremendous to stand before you as a valedictorian of our graduating class. My name is Andrea Ramirez, and I'd like to warmly welcome everyone in attendance and express my heartfelt gratitude for being part of this memorable occasion. In 2020, we embarked on our high school journey. We were young adults, uncertain about what the future held for us, unsure what careers we would choose, the friends we would make, or the classes we would take. However, we all shared one common goal: to graduate. Throughout the years, we have spent countless hours dedicating time to discovering who we are and exploring our identities as individuals. Reflecting on my own journey, I began high school full of uncertainty. Just like many of you, I often questioned and doubted my own abilities, wondering if I would ever achieve anything significant or adapt to the new environment after the upheaval we had just experienced. As a sophomore, I walked the halls not knowing that one day I would achieve what once seemed impossible. I immersed myself in various activities and events, often spending more time at school than at home. This involved taught me discipline and commitment, ensuring that I stayed on top of my work. My dedication didn't waver in junior year, even as the courses became more challenging. Despite the difficulties, I persevered and it paid off. But this journey isn't just about me. It's about all of us. Each of one of you has faced your own challenges and triumphs. Whether it was excelling in academics, sports, arts, or finding your own place in the school community, you have all shown resilience and determination. We supported each other through late-night studying sessions, shared countless laughs, and created memories that will last a lifetime. As we move forward into the next chapter of our lives, whether that be college, university, or other endeavors, I encourage you all to set goals and remain focused on why you are pursuing them. Remember, our parents and guardians have sacrificed their dream for ours. Many of them came into this country hoping to provide us with better opportunities than they had. Their struggles and sacrifices have paved the way for better success, and we owe it all to them and to ourselves to make the most of these opportunities. When we think of our family sacrifices, it often brings out strong emotions. We may have had our ups and downs with them, but they are figuring things out just as we are. They are proud of us, and today we celebrate not just our achievements, but their unwavering support and belief in us. Mis padres siempre han sido los mayores partidarios. Mi papá siempre se ha asegurado que tuviera los materiales necesarios. Mi papá siempre se ha asegurado que tuviera los materiales necesarios para lograr cualquier objetivo. Nunca he dudado de mi habilidad. Mi papá trabaja largas horas para asegurar que nuestros sueños se cumplan. Mi madre se ha asegurado que nuestras necesidades emocionales fueran satisfechas. Cada vez que quería rendirme, ella me acordaba del panorama general. Mi mamá puso nuestras propias necesidades por encima de ellas para asegurarse que nunca me sentía excluido. Para mis padres, espero seguir haciéndolos sentir orgullosos. Nunca lo había dicho, pero gracias. Ustedes son la razón por lo que puedo lograr lo que he hecho. Sin su apoyo incondicional, nada habría sido posible. To my fellow graduates, I congratulate you on this incredible milestone. We did it together. Let's carry on the lessons we've learned and the bonds we formed into the future. Here's to our next adventure, the challenges we will face, and the triumphs we will achieve. Thank you.
Thank you, Andrea. It is now my pleasure to introduce this year's keynote speaker, Juliana Savala. From the vibrant streets of Little Village to the halls of academic excellence, Juliana's journey embodies the essence of perseverance, passion, and purpose. Raised by Mexican immigrants, parents who instilled in her the values of hard work and the determination, Juliana's story is a testament to the power of dreams fueled by relentless effort. She didn't just play sports, she embraced them with an unwavering spirit. From the soccer field of Northwestern University Division I Collegiate to the corridors of sports administration, Juliana's trajectory has been nothing short of inspiring. As a senior manager of elementary sports of the Chicago Public Schools, Juliana has become a beacon of opportunity for countless young athletes. Her tireless efforts have not only expanded her athletic programs, but have also shattered barriers, empowering girls across Illinois throughout initiatives like sanctioning girls flag football in Illinois. Under her leadership, this sport has flourished into a statewide sensation, creating pathways of dreams to take flight. Juliana's impact extends far beyond the fields of sports. It resonates in the hearts of those she touches. Her dedication to uplift her community garnered her the prestigious 2023 Inspired Changemaker Award from the NFL and the Chicago Bears, a testament to her unwavering commitment to making a difference. Juliana has also created a scholarship opportunity for girls seeking to play flag football at the college level, further expanding her impact and supporting the next generation of female athletes. Juliana's journey isn't just about achievements, it's about the lives she transforms and the future she shapes. Graduates, as you embark on your own journey, remember the lessons Juliana also embodies: hard work, dream big, and never underestimate the strengths within you. Please welcome our class of 2024 keynote speaker, Juliana Savala.
Hi, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here. Thank you. I want to thank everyone here today, the staff. It's an honor to be a commencement speaker. And class of 2024, you will be graduating on stage today. How exciting is that? I know you're getting sun. It's okay. It's all good. All guests, you're getting a nice tan today. But you know what, class of 2024? This is the first time you get to walk on stage. You didn't get to do that in 8th grade. In 8th grade, maybe what your graduation was picking up your certificate, right, in your car with your mom and dad in a drive-in to just grab it, right? And then a parade of cars honking at you saying, great job, you did it. Do you remember that? Go back to that. Because today, it's a privilege. You worked so hard for this today. You're going to be walking on this stage. So this sun that's up here, don't let that bother you. Remember why you're here today. You're here because you deserve to be here. Walk on the stage today with confidence. And it's something that I'm really excited for you. Now, because you're walking on stage, you can celebrate twice. You can celebrate your 8th grade at graduation, and you can celebrate your 2024 senior class. But you're not getting 2 presents, okay? You're only getting 1. All right? But as you go into college, some of you are going to college, some of you are going to trade school, the military, whatever career you're going to be doing, I hope you remember some of the messages that I'm going to give out today. As my introduction, I grew up in Little Village. I literally grew up here in your backyard. And same thing, I was first generation graduating in college. And maybe some of you here are second generation. To those parents behind you that are, they've graduated, right? Or they've done all of this for you. That is amazing. Be very proud of yourselves. So here's the thing. I'm going to share couple things with you. And a lot of the people that spoke today kind of said the similar same message that I'm going to say today, but I'm going to do it a little bit different. Remember, you are as good as the person that supports you. As you go into your next chapter, when I was sitting in your chair, I was a little intimidated to go to college. I got a scholarship to play soccer, and I didn't know anyone on the team. Just like you're going to go to college or your next career, your next endeavor, and you're not going to know anyone. And I need you to find a mentor. You need to find that person that you can see yourself and you're like, hey, if you want to be a doctor, if you're going to be in the military, you're going to be a sergeant. If you're in the military, you start as a private. If you want to be a sergeant, find someone that's going to be doing that. Ask them questions. How did you get here? What did you do? What can you give me? What advice? Because that's truly important. My success is the people that have been around me. I have an amazing family and a great partner that has been on my side, my number one fan. And you know what's very important? That your success is as much as theirs as it's yours. Remember that. Your success is as much theirs as it's yours. And it's like everyone's giving the same message today, right? You work hard because of your parents. You work hard because they sacrificed. I also want you to remember something. Work hard because of you. Work hard because you deserve it. You deserve to be successful and you deserve to be happy. If you really want to be great, I want you to do something. So I'm gonna give you a Kobe Bryant quote that really resonates in me, and I really truly admire him and a lot of the great quotes. I know maybe you know Kobe Bryant, so listen to this message. If you really want to be great at something, you have to truly care about it. If you want to be great in a particular area, you have to obsess over it. A lot of people say they want to be great, but they're not willing to make it the sacrifices necessary to achieve greatness. They have other concerns and spread themselves out. That is totally fine. After all, greatness isn't for everybody. But I'm saying greatness isn't easy to achieve. It requires a lot of time, sacrifices, tough choices. It requires your loved ones to sacrifice too. So you have to have an understanding circle of family and friends. People don't always understand how much effort from how many people goes into one person choosing a dream to be great. Closing the quote, Kobe Bryant. I love that last part that Kobe Bryant said. People don't always understand how much effort from how many people goes into one person chasing a dream to be great. Today, I'm inviting you to reach out. There's a lot of people today here that said thank you, right? I want you to take the time, class of 2024. I want you to thank your parents, your family, your siblings, grandparents, people that helped you today, your teachers. Take the time. Let's give them a hand. Let's give them a hand, graduates. Say thank you. This is your time to say thank you. Appreciate is really comes, how should I say, appreciation is really important. Never forget that. And if you haven't said thank you to your mom and dad, maybe they didn't say it to you, but say it first. And maybe they can come back and tell you a little bit more about them, right? A little bit more about what they've done. Throughout my career, I have taken risks and made a lot of mistakes. But guess what? That's how I learned. But you know what? That's what's in the magic. That's what the secret sauce is in life, is learning from your mistakes and taking sacrifices. When you learn things about yourself, you don't know until you have tried them. I've learned to be comfortable being uncomfortable. I'm going to say that again. I've learned to be comfortable being uncomfortable. Back in 2019, the Chicago Bears gave me an opportunity. They asked me, do you want to help us sanction girls flag football in the state of Illinois? And I absolutely said yes. I said, yes, I want to do this. Again, I had no idea what I was going to do, but I was confident that I was going to help make this happen. Yes, I am a 5'4" Latina female, played soccer, trying to get sanctioned in Illinois, a #1 sport, male-dominated in the U.S. And I took on that risk, and I said, let's bring it. Let's do this. I might not be able to speak the football language, but I am passionate to make change in the community. I am passionate to be able to give girls the same opportunity that boys do when they go to state and they hold that football trophy, to say they deserve to be here. And I want you to think about that in your life. When you move into your next chapter, don't be afraid of challenges. Don't be afraid to take that risk, because that's how you're going to grow, and that's how you're going to learn about yourself and the things you can do. So tomorrow, let's just say you're going to say, hey, I want to start going to the gym, and I'm going to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning. Tomorrow, the alarm rings. Beep, 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 beep. Don't press snooze. Trust yourself. If you say you're going to go to the gym, do it. If you tell yourself you're going to do something, commit to it 100%. Trust yourself, because that's truly who you're working for, is yourself. And I understand that you do that for your family as well, but it's very important that you do it for yourself as well. You can't let fear or mistakes take the lead in your mind and emotions. You can't let that, because if you let those mistakes kind of dwindle in your mind, you're going to forget the good things that you're doing in life. Remember the good stuff. I'm not saying that brush the bad stuff under the rug, but remember the good things, because that's the things that are going to get across, and they're going to get through you to the next chapter in your life. So I want you to take the risks. I want you to try new things. I want you to challenge yourself. Go jump off a plane, but don't forget the parachute, okay? Run a marathon. Do something. Do something for yourself to push yourself and lead you into that next step. And some of you have already done that. And you tell yourself, wow, I didn't think I was going to be able to do that, right? You have that feeling in you. You can do it. If your parents did it, if that's your your go-to, then go for it and do it. But again, always remember that it's about you too. I have one more thing that I want to mention. One of the things that you're going to learn about yourself is the things that you're going to do that, again, I mentioned being comfortable, being uncomfortable, right? But you know what? That's the most exciting, the most powerful, and the most beautiful part of you that you're going to learn. And I want you to embrace that. So things to remember. 1, you're as good as the person that supports you. Appreciate everyone around you and appreciate yourself. Trust yourself. Be comfortable being uncomfortable. Take risk. Challenge your life. And most importantly, sky's the limit. You are magic. And don't let anyone steal your dreams. Now I'm going to take the time here to say this in Spanish. Es muy importante apreciar a las personas que siempre nos están apoyando. No se les olvide darle gracias a tus padres, maestros, que te han ayudado a llegar a este momento. En esta siguiente etapa de tu vida, sigue trabajando duro. Que el cielo es el límite. Sky's the limit. Graduates, remember that this is your time. When you walk up on the stage, be confident, hold your head up high, 10 feet tall, and be proud because today you're coming up and you have 2 graduations. Remember that. Again, only one present, 2 graduations. Be proud of yourself. Wave to your parents because they've been waiting here for this moment. So make sure you smile, say cheese. Congratulations, class of 2024. You deserve it. Thank you.
So 2024, with great pride and the authority vested in me by the Chicago Public Schools and the Instituto Board of Directors, as President and CEO of Instituto de Progreso Latino, I stand before you to make a joyous declaration. It is my absolute honor and privilege to officially certify that each and every student seated here before me has fulfilled the requirements set forth in the Chicago High School's diploma, the Chicago Public High School's diploma issued by IHSCA, and that they are ready to receive them. So class of 2024, congratulations. Let us reflect on our journey and the endless possibilities that lie ahead. We are stepping into the future right now, equipped and determination to make meaningful impact. Graduates, you may now move your tassels from right to the left. Congratulations, class of 2024!